All right, I'm really excited about these new market snapshots that I'm able to offer you guys. So I thought that I would just make a quick video with some tips and some tricks of how to get the most out of it and how to just kind of interpret the information that you're getting. So you can see you get an email like this all the time. I can set them up to go every month or every few weeks. I'll show you how you guys can even change that in a few minutes. So you get the simple email. It's kind of nice just to see how many days on the market, how long it's taking things to sell in your neighborhood. And about 40 days is the average in Calgary right now. So we're about average for me. And you can see the median sold price of what things around you are selling for. We like the median price a lot more than the average, just because an average can get skewed pretty easy if something really expensive sells, or if there's a grow up or something that sells for quite a bit less. So we like the median price because that kind of shows you what's right in the middle. So some quick data there, so you can kind of get an idea of what's happening in your marketplace. But oh, and I just got sent another one. That's awesome. Click on this view your personalized report, and this is where it actually gets really fun. So you can see our pretty picture at the top there, and then some quick stats and some data. So you can see days on the market, 39-day trend. I can always tell you what the average is in Calgary, but it's usually right about 40 days. So we're kind of right there. This is where it gets more interesting. You can see, how quickly homes are selling for. So there's been 14 homes that have sold for in 33 days. The shortest one took 11 days. The longest one has taken 91 days. And you can see what's currently for sale. So usually this number is a little bit more because stuff can sit on the market for a while. So 38 days is the average of what things have been on the market for. The latest listing was 4 days ago, and the longest one has been on the market for 113 days. They're probably overpriced, or the place is kind of a dump. You can see, woohoo, stuff is selling for about, just under 1% of the asking price. So things are still selling quickly and at a really good price. Average in Calgary is about, 97%. So that would be, 2 or 3% under. But it's fun to look at the trends. So you can see what things are listed for and what they're actually selling for. No matter what the Calgary Sun is saying about the market, stuff is still selling really good and at really good prices. You can see, 97 or 99% of the asking price. You can see the total sales under the asking price is 10, so that's usually the most. A few that have been over asking price and a few that have been right at the asking price. And I always love this analysis. It kind of gives you just a quick breakdown of everything. This one's kind of the same as the charts, but the next view will be pretty fun. Median sold price. As I said, this is what we like as opposed to averages. So you can see, for sold homes, the highest and the lowest in the homes around you, what the average is. Don't pay much attention to that, but pay more attention to the median price and kind of see how yours compare to the stuff that's in the middle. You can also see what's for sale in your neighborhood, the highest and the lowest, and what the average and median there. So what your competition would be if you put your house on the market right now. Again, just a kind of a breakdown of that in writing. And this is the fun part. For sale and recently sold. So I really like to look at these numbers. You can see how many sales, how many new listings have come up in the last 90 days. So 14 places have sold. There's been 26 new places come up. The average number of homes for sale is about 14. This is what I like, is this part right here. That means that there's 3 months of inventory on the market today. Months of inventory is kind of an important thing to look at because it tells you if the market is favoring buyers or sellers. So here you can see 5 to 7 months of inventory is the average. If we're under 5, then the market is favoring sellers. If we're over 5 or over 7, the market's favoring buyers. So it's still an awesome time to sell your house. For me right now and for most neighborhoods in Calgary. But this is where it gets really fun. Let's go look at the places that have sold and that are for sale right now. So you can click on them here to get more details, or I like to go to the map and kind of zoom in, find ones that are really close to my place. Click on it, go view details. I can see the write-up of the home, some information about it. Amen isn't about praying, it's about the amenities of the house. You can see what's included in the condo fees. You can see kind of as much information about the house as is necessary to compare it to yours. I really love these ones. Beds and baths, and then the price per square foot. Finding out kind of an average of the price per square foot and what you're competing against is always good. 40 days on the market. This one's been for sale for a long time with not many bites on it. You can see it's kind of an average house, and they're listed a little bit above the average, and they haven't sold in the average amount of days, so they're probably a little bit overpriced. Let's go on to one that's sold though. Here we go. This guy is sold. Let's say you look at this house and you're like, wow, this one really compares well to mine. The one drawback to this is we can't look at pictures, especially stuff that's sold. If it's on the market, you can copy the MLS number, go to my website, timolinick.com, and just put that in the property search and you can see it, but that's only for stuff that's on the market. So if it's sold, it's a good law that the RCMP doesn't let us post those pictures and make them available to the public so people can't break into your house. But I still have access to the last listing. So I can send you pictures and more information about the house. Just click the ask me about this listing, send me an email, even write a little note in there about why you want to see it. And I'd be happy to send you that information. Tons of fun. I love snooping around on these, seeing what my neighbors' places look like and what they've sold for. And it gives a great indication of what your house is worth. But here's where it gets really fun. You can go to My Area Settings, and this is where you can customize the report that you're going to get. So what we do is use the postal code to give you something that's around you. So you can even change that if you want to look in other neighborhoods. You can set a minimum or a maximum price. So if you think your house is kind of around $300,000 to $400,000, you can set that up so you're just seeing what's in there. You can set up what kind of house. So residential means a single family house. Condo means an apartment. Townhouse is obviously a townhouse or a mobile home, or you can look townhouses and apartments. You can change the beds and baths. So let's go 3+ beds. We can change the bathrooms. Well, we'll leave bathrooms. We'll put it to 2. And I can change how often I want this report to come to me. Weekly, every 2 weeks, every 6 weeks. So, if you like getting these reports and taking a look, you can set it to come often. If not, once a year is fine. And you can set it to come as a new report. So I can have multiple reports that are coming to me. If I want to, if I have a revenue property and I want to add that in there, just put in the postal code, put in the details. Or even if there's a neighborhood that I kind of want to snoop in, because maybe I want to buy in that neighborhood. I've got one set up for the next neighborhood where I want to buy, so I know what things are selling for and what's on the market right now. So tons of fun. If you have any questions, feel free, give me a shout, email me, click on the email button. Be happy to help you out with these, and I hope you're enjoying them as much as I am. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll talk to everyone soon. Bye-bye.